was only established in 2009, July, but it came again from a collective of very concerned senior stakeholders within the country who were sick and tired of seeing a non-performing education system. In a pleasing but surprising pattern has been how, because of the issues that are raised of the lack of performance in the system, we now even recently seeing very, very poor families opting to take their kids to private schools. Now we have a limited number of private schools. They are often seen as reserved for the elites. But it's interesting how a new mode of private schools is emerging. And I think the CDE, Center for Development Enterprise, released a study last month where they researched, because we've been observing an emergence of a new breed of private schools. And these private schools are attracting largely kids from very poor families. They are private schools in the fact that they are not government funded and supported, but they do not carry the infrastructure, the prestige that we see with the typical private schools we know. What they do have is quality teachers and quality teaching and learning, often in very even dilapidated schools. Some of us, when we saw that, we quickly jumped and thought, oh no, those should be the fly-by-night schools. But the study showed that some of them have been in existence for over 10 years. So they are not the fly-by-nights. They're producing good qualities. Even poor families are rather sacrificing to send their kids to free education, but rather pay that 600 rands instead of 100 rands they could have paid in a public school just to get that. Now this says a lot, because we're even now beginning to see families voting with their feet. I mean, the dilemma is huge. Are we going to end up with skeletons of classrooms or what? We do have, unfortunately, as a country, a high rate of young people, almost over 3 million, who are not in school when they should have been by their age, who are not in training and are not employed. Already that's a ticking bomb. I can't even go into analyzing what that would mean for us. Coupled with that, recent studies have just shown that we have almost up to 3.3 million adults who are illiterate. Again, that exacerbates our problem. So we're growing very, very negative traits on all sides. The young, the old, I'm not so sure where we're heading. And for us, as Bridge, it shows that this state of affairs signals the need for a dedicated, collective agent action in establishing a resilient, performing education system.